1. Every relationship has peaks and valleys. E. Clinton. Present day. I look out the window as the plane takes off out of LaGuardia. The city lights are always beautiful in the evening from up here. The lights at Christmas time are even more beautiful, especially as the falling snow eclipses them momentarily. It's as if they are dancing, waving goodbye to the travelers like me who are leaving the hustle and bustle of city life to return home to family and friends for the holidays. When the dancing, twinkling lights can no longer be seen, I lean forward and remove my new black Louis Vuitton Heritage high boots, lean down and grab my Louis Keepall 45 Bandoulière graphite, digging through it until I find the little black pouch my ruby red patent teaks are in. They are the most comfortable pair of shoes a girl could wear. I also pull out the pink blanket I have had since birth. Bingo. I'm going to the place where I am from, a place where I have always felt adored and loved. Home. I have always been my dad's princess, and I still hold that title. I'm going home to a place where I can walk outside, take a deep breath, and smell the fresh country air. I'm going home to a place I can laugh at things that are not politically correct, that I can say whatever I want and not worry what others think. They don't judge me because they know me. They know my heart. I'm going home to the place where I have no ladder to climb or egos that require stroking, because they know me, and I don't need to prove that I am who I say I am. The seat is big enough for me to fold my legs up beside me. I place Bingo against the cabin wall and lay my head against it as I lean back in my seat. I just celebrated Christmas with my mom, her new husband Robert, and my brother Logan. Watching the two of them literally trip over themselves to try to outdo my father is almost sickening. It was no Christmas. Unlike my brother, I actually try to ignore and push away the hurt that comes from a family being torn apart by lies and infidelity. They didn't divorce us, they divorced each other, I always tell Logan, just like Dad has told us on several separate occasions. It's honest, it's real. It is their truth. It doesn't make it hurt any less. It doesn't mean it's our truth. My younger brother, Logan, and my truth is that after the initial shock and pain wore off, the two people, our parents, we thought were deeply in love, weren't. They hadn't been for years. We sought out a reason because it didn't make sense. The truth about love is even more painful because it involves the same two people, the ones who taught us what love is, who unknowingly lied to us and changed a part of us that should never have been changed, because in truth, there should be no lies in love. There should be no hate. In life, when you come home, it should be a place where you don't feel yourself being torn apart. Even as a young adult, it's hard to juggle life between parents, so I decided to forgive the lie and try not to judge them, while Logan chose to deal with it in his own way, which is bed-hopping. Boys. Ugh. I know she tried to act like it wasn't a big deal when Logan and I decided Christmas should be the 22nd this year. But it must have been. Regardless, I can't imagine waking up on Christmas and not having my father's childlike excitement almost screaming from his eyes when we walk down the stairs in the morning. I can't imagine not waking up to him overdoing it while insisting that, yes, there is a Santa Claus, and yes, he actually was here last night, as Logan tries every year since he was in 6th grade to convince him otherwise. Dad never cares. And I love him even more for it, or as Logan totally calls him, a dork. I hold the blanket to my nose and inhale. The scent that I know is just a memory gives me a feeling of calm, of home, of love. I'm going home for 2 weeks, and I am going to enjoy it. Not just enjoy it, I am going to love it. I always do. I close my eyes and picture Luke as I saw him last summer. I know he will look different now. He always does. He gets bigger, more defined, stronger.